Okay, just go to Insert tab, pivot
Okay.
table. Just click on pivot table.
Mm-hmm.
So once you click the pivot table, then this is the pivot table settings dialog box. That means we can select the ranges here. Just select the table range. Then
Mm-hmm.
where you want to set the pivot table, either existing sheet or a new sheet. Just select the
Okay.
new sheet here. Just then it can open new sheet. So here, one more sheet is activated here. So which is existing sheet is the raw data, and based on this data, we get pivot table preview. This is called a pivot table preview database. Okay.
Okay. Okay.
So the pivot table means the shortcut way to we can filter the databases. Suppose here, for example, we can find out product category wise total sales. How many product categories we have actually? 5 product categories. See.
Mm-hmm.
So 5 product categories. So based on 5 product categories, I want to filter each and every product. I want to take each and subtotal wise, then even grand total also. So just we can take it that simply just a product category row data. That means row field. This is called a field pan. So in this field pan, we can one is a filter, second one is a row, third one is a column segregation, row segregation, and sigma. Sigma is calculation part. Sigma is a
Mm-hmm.
calculation. So here,
Okay.
once we drag that whatever the fields we have, so just here, just I drag the one field here. So automatically the preview has shown here. So number of categories are common. How many categories total we have in this cell? 152 types, all are repeated out of 5. So 5 categories are there. Those 5 categories are repeated 10 times, 15 times, 20 times, each and everything is multiple times as repeated. But while taking pivot table, just it is taking only for common elements. What is the common items? These only it is filtered. Suppose when you drag it
Mm-hmm.
down sales here, the grand total has came. See here, this is the entire the sale of here. Enter the sales of beverages, food grains, fruits, vegetables. These are all the data. Okay.
Okay.
So this is the one method. Suppose if you know each product, how many times we have sold. For example, what are the beverages products, what are the cleaning and household products, and each and every categorized products. Just you can again you can drag it down at the row column. So row column means row wise data is separated here. This is the row wise data. So beverages products are available, and cleaning and household products are available, and food grains products are available. So that means each and every categorized product, it is splitted that each unique products. So banana, apple, tropicana, orange, watermelon. So repeated things are there here. So many times are repeated, 5 times or 10 times, but it has taken only for, so number of times are repeated, but it is only for grand total. But I just
Mm-hmm.
let's suppose you want to take number of how many times each product is repeated. So here has taken only grand total. Just we have put that only to
Yeah.
grand total only. Similarly, just we can take one more drag it here. Here, same we can you can drag it second line here. Just you can drop it here. Just you can leave here. So second heading as displayed. Here, click on second heading and value field settings. So the second thing, just we can change the function. Okay, we can convert into count. Just you can change that. For example, count. Just okay. See here automatically. See here total beverages are 30. See here the subtotal column is showing. So the total value there. Selling times, number of times it was sold, the number of times we distributed things here, 30 times, 34 times, 31 times, 27 times, and 30 times like. So this is the additional column for that. So whatever the column we have, that we can take that additional column. So we can take that all the things can, so we can show that all values like that. So suppose if you want to take the percentage wise, what are the percentages we have sold? Again, I'm dropping this sales in the last column. See here, this is the third tab, value field settings. So this is the summarized value by formula, or else show value as. Show value as means percentage. Just you can take that percentage of grand total, just click OK. See here, each percentage wise we have taken that totals. So what are the percentage we have taken? Just if you change, if you want to modify that heading, just percentage wise. See here. So we have three options. Actually, in general, we take only one column. Actually, that means only grand total only. It has taken by default in Excel through pivot table. So the excess of the additional columns, just we can drag it down where you want to take. Just you can pull it down automatically. One more, no more fields. It is duplicated. Every field we can change their formulas. So one formula has the total. The second formula has count. The third thing we can change it, that formula converting into percentage. So this is the one kind of table. The table is shortcut way we can prepare. Suppose you want to just, you can drag it down in that filter area. See here in the A2 cell is there, A2 and B2, sorry, A1 and B1, just you can observe there, just automatically the filter has activated. So filter means what? Just suppose these all are entire the database. That means all states. So in this filter, which we have dropped state. So just you can select the any one of them state. The state data has only displayed here. Whatever the state we have, that state data only it can be displayed. Suppose if you select that, see here, like, so all the state data has displayed, simple. So filter is means here you can filter by database. So whatever the filters you required, so just you can take it that all the filters. Suppose if you unfiltered it, just undrop. So automatically everything has gone like that. Yeah. Same thing. You want to apply a chart about this pivot table. Just you can click on insert pivot chart. So here, click on pivot chart. So automatically the chart will be displayed by default. So here, this is the chart analysis, whatever the chart we required. So once again, I'll show you. See here, we want to show the product wise sales. See here. See here. So we can know that all the chart things, how many charts you required, you can take it. Suppose you want to take one more chart, again insert pie chart. So for example, you want to take pie like this chart, one more chart. So whatever the charts we required, that charts we can modify into the different places like that.
Yes.
Same.
Yes.
This is called a chart analysis. Suppose in this chart analysis, chart options are displayed. Suppose here, automatically, if you click the chart, these all are the chart related options will display here in the above. So here, elements here, chart title, chart access, and the data label. Suppose you want to insert the data labels, so outside and here, the data labels as comes. So you want to change the data chart formats and the background colors and each and everything, we can change it like here. Automatically the colors are modifying by default, like different colors, chart outlines and chart shape effects. So whatever the chart shape effects we required, just we can change it different aspects. So then we can change that chart backgrounds also, like a different backgrounds we can take it. Like, so these are the different aspects we can take it, that even pie charts also we can take. Whatever the charts we required, just we can change that chart, click on the chart and go to the format options and design options here. These all are the available designs, whatever the charts we required here, percentages and values and here names. So just based on the pivot table, the chart analysis will be modified. Suppose this present pivot analysis got product. Suppose we want to take only for the state. So state wise, I require the chart analysis here. This is the chart analysis for that state wise. Whatever the state we have, that say 90% of Tamil Nadu, 3% of Karnataka, 7% of like 3% of Andhra Pradesh and 7% of Karnataka. So that is based on the table. Given the table, that's why it can be modified everything, each and every database like that. So that's why we can, for example, we can change, for example, Andhra Pradesh some more. I'm changing here. Second time, I'm changing.
If you are making any changes here, it will affect there, right?
Yeah, that's why. Yeah, that's why I'm changing here. See here, some more I'm modifying here. See here, most of the states are repeated Tamil Nadu, but I'm replacing Tamil Nadu and replacing of Karnataka. See here. See here. Like, so just I modified couple of things. Again, we can just go to that sheet, just go to analyze, refresh it. Just once you refresh all, so automatically the data is modified. Say previously 3% and 7% only it was, right? Now the percentage has been modified, right? So that's why we can, you can change the entire the scenario, whatever the scenario we want to modify, just you can click it that format. So which format you want to require, just you can give it them the format types. So which format you want to require, like that. So this is the chart. The pivot table is along one time we can change that dynamically. We can change the data. Suppose if you go for that any filter, suppose we have some other advanced filter also there. So go to analyze, we have the one slicer option is there. See here, click on the slicer. See here, when I'm select the product wise, see here, the slicer is displayed here. Suppose if I'm selected the apples, see here, this is the apple of Andhra Pradesh, apple of Karnataka, Tamil Nadu. Suppose if I select the banana, so this is the whole total. So if you select the multiple lines, just click on this above option is select the multiple lines. Suppose if you select 3 or 4 products here, this is the Andhra Pradesh and Karnataka and Tamil Nadu. So this is the 4 products. Again, if you click clear the filter, this is the enter the total of 3 states. So this is called a slicer. Slicers means your choice. You can take anything. So how we can change the title? So click on that. Your activate the cursor at pivot table. Click on analyze slicers. Just you can take any slicer, state slicer, product category slicer, region slicer. So just you can select the slicer is category. So see here, this is the category slicer. Suppose if you select the one category, that category, this is very advanced filter. No need to go every time for that this table. Okay, just you can click the slicer, auto see here, the beverages, the 3 states of beverages and food grains. See here, automatically the flow is changed. So we can change each and everything. So whatever the data we require, just we can change the data lines like simply. Okay, so this is the how we can make it that fruits, see here, vegetables, and clear all means only it is cleared like all. Suppose if I select only vegetables, it was sold only for Tamil Nadu, not for Andhra Pradesh and Karnataka. So you can change anything like that. So just we can change like enter. So slicer is what? Slicer is a very advanced filter in Excel. So filter is means what? Go to the filter, filtered by within the place only, within the first cell only. That means field only. But if you take that slicers in the pivot table slicers, whatever the pivot tables you want to require, just you can take that filtered by. So for example, we want to take that any filters like this here product wise. So click on the cursor at pivot table, analyze slicer, insert slicers, and like whatever the slices, suppose how many slices you want to require, you can take. Suppose product and state you want to take, or else category and state. See here, we have taken 2 slicers, right? So how many slices we want to take, you can take the 2 slicers, 3 slicers. So that is you can take that all the slicers. So simply we can select that slicers methods here. Suppose see. Suppose if you select that here, again if you select Andhra Pradesh, so we have 2 choices. So both choices we can select like, so either you can select Andhra Pradesh or any one of them state wise you can find out here.
Yes.
Like, so this is the reporting time we can utilize it. So analysis time we can use the formula. This is at the time of reportings. So we can use that whatever the report. Suppose you want to filter only for Tamil Nadu, just Tamil Nadu data is filtered automatically. So whatever the data we have, that all the database is filtered like that. So like this is the filtered data. Suppose if you select only one product, so both we have the both options, which is you want to select in the both things, just we can select it them. Okay, so this is how we can make it that slicers through pivot table and slicers through chart analysis. So pivot table is what? Pivot table means you can convert number of ways. So how many ways you want to convert, just you can converting into the different paths. Okay, so this is chart analysis we can find out one time, and along with the pivot table, just you can take the pivot table option, insert tab, pivot table, just select okay. Just once we selected that, so pivot, this is the pivot table preview. So in this preview, how we were able to converting into that table. So the table would be, so these all are our inputs, these and state, sales and products. So sales in your calculation part, you can drop it sigma value. So product and these all are our multiple choices. Suppose you want to take that product wise, then state wise, you want to take the sales here. Or sales, say in the state, I drop it columns here. Just we have dropped it that sales is state wise, product is row wise. So each row and each and everything will calculate it very easy method, right? So you want to know that state reason, just you can take that reason wise, each and every state reason wise. So like that. So just whatever the reasons you have, you want to calculate like here. Reasons I have put into that row label. That means in this label, just automatically here. Each and every product, what are that their cities, every state, their cities, every product, it is displayed like. So just you can take that all the filters, all the labels in that we can drop into that different places. Suppose if you filtered this thing here, how we have filtered this? We have filtered the product category. How many category we have? Just you just click on one category, only that category is displayed. That means filtered. So we have the opportunity. We have one more thing here. Suppose when we have selected filter area, which is product category, so only this option only available when you are taking filter through any field. Then go to analyze options. See here, show report filter pages. Show report filter pages means, suppose how many categories we have? 5 categories, right? In the filter area. So I want to break up all the categories into individual document, individual pages. So we have 5 pages, right? Sorry, 5 categories. Suppose if you select only this category only displayed. So within the place it is displayed, but whatever the filter we have, that either state or reason or anything. Suppose our example is product category. So click on analyze.
Any particular column I can select in this?
Yes, you can select anything. See here, show report filter.
Suppose some materials are there. I want to see just a stock of the material.
Yes.
So I need to select the material column and a stock column, right?
Yeah, you can filter both. Suppose you can filter by both the things.
Sales,
Yeah.
last one.
Yes.
Sales, last one. Yes.
Yeah. Sales.
Oh, like that.
Like.
Yes.
So we have that option is, suppose here is analyze fields here. Show report filters. Okay. Here. So report filters means individual pages. So how many categories we have? 5 categories now. Each category will converting into one page here. Just okay. Here. One category here. The first category is displayed one name. Second category data. Third category data. Fourth and fifth category data. Also it is displayed through pivot table. So that means filtered that you want to converting into the filtered data into separately. Just whatever the data we have, that data we can converting into one page. Okay. So this is the only filtered by data only we can convert it. Only filtered data. So simply there is no filter option. Suppose if you unfiltered it, so now that analyze, go to option, this option will be hidden. See here, show report filter is not activated. So report filter means whatever the filters if you taking, so for suppose here I drop only for regions. What are the regions here? 4. So the 4 regions data will be separated like these sheets. Beverages, if one is a Chennai, one is like Vizag, one is for Hyderabad, some more like that. So each and every sheet it can be displayed into the individual places, right? So that is the one additional option for you. So rest of other thing, if you instantly can go for pivot charts. Here also you can click the pivot chart in that analyze option. Just click it, whatever the charts would require, just we can take up that kind of charts. So based on our requirements, we can take that any charts like that. Okay. So this is how we can make it the pivot charts and pivot options like that. So pivot option is what? So very short way to we can calculate the data without functioning, without writing a formula, without writing anything. Just the data would be automatically converting into the easy method, right? So this is the how we can make it the database. So similarly, we are using other things because we are analyzing through formula, writing a formula. So we are highlighting the data and we are filtering the data. So different aspects we did it,
And
right?
slicer in this pivot table, slicer is very much important, and it's looking very nice, so
Yeah,
that the people can see the record and report as per the slicer.
exactly. So
Whatever the
yes,
report
whatever
values
the
you can see.
slicers you can take it. So simply you
Yes.
can enter the slicers. So
Yes.
multiple slicers, it is activated like simple. See here, we can just, if you click that, see here, the different slicers are activated like here. Every one click automatically, even reverse also. One click, it is automatically, it is modified here. If you select Karnataka,
Yes.
based on the Karnataka data is displayed here like this.
Definitely.
If you select Tamil Nadu, the Tamil Nadu data is displayed like. So very easy to take the slicer part.
Definitely.
So this is more than filter. It is a very advanced filter for slicer filters.
Yes, advanced filter. Yeah.
Yeah, very advanced, because of every time whatever the data you want to check out, so the slicer is modifying everything, even the table also updating, chart also. Suppose if you select beverages, only the beverages mean mango drink, tropicana go and orange, right? So these things
Yes.
only. Suppose if you select you want to select more multiple. Suppose I selected fruits and beverages. See, the fruit and beverages data has displayed. Along with that data, only it is performing that chart analysis. So this is the dynamically it is changing the chart performance and table performance. So the pivot table is a dynamic database. It is not a static. It is not a standard. Okay. So this
And
is how.
whenever, if suppose that I have created pivot table and I want my manager to see the pivot table as a report for the report purpose. If I want to, if I make any changes in that report or database, so it will be affected, reflected to that pivot table.
Yes, reflected, because of the connection should be there. When that opposite person is refreshing, automatically whatever the data you are sharing to them, automatically it is reflected to them automatically, because we are sending through the cloud only now, cloud mail. This is not offline method, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
So it absolutely, it is reflected, because of you are changing something data. After later 2 days you have added some information, just refresh it, see the same thing, it has happened now. So when we have taken the pivot table data, that data has been selected where? In this pivot table. So when suppose when you are suppose I'm changing the amounts here. Suppose I'm taking the rand between number, for example 1002, for example I'm taking 15,000 database here. Just I'm changing the data is 1,000 to 15,000. See here, just I modify the data. Just you can go to that sheet. See here, now the previous information it is displayed. See here, 27,000, 30,000, but now the data is 1,500, 14,000, 10,000, 12,000. But now it is not updated. Now again go to that, analyze, refresh. See here, now the data is refreshed.
Okay.
So whatever whatever connections are displayed, so based on this reference table, so enter the table is modified, like enter the table is updated, like. So whatever the connections we have, that connections would be modified by default areas.
So is it possible in Excel? Is there any possibility? Suppose on one Excel